This isn't film, but it looks like it. I've been testing out Dehancer, a film emulation plugin that recreates the look, texture and imperfections of real motion picture film right inside Premiere Pro. After a couple months of using it on different projects, I think I'm in love with the fact that I don't ever have to leave digital. So let's get straight into it. Once you've installed Dehancer, you'll find it under your effects panel. I'll drag Dehancer onto my clip or onto an adjustment layer, which I prefer to do, and instantly you can customize everything. The first thing you'll want to do is check your input. I'm working in Rec 709, so I'll set the input profile accordingly, or I can select my camera, and it has a long list of different cameras you can choose from. Next up is the film stock, which basically defines your look. Think of it like choosing what kind of film you want to shoot on: Kodak, Fuji, daylight or tungsten. For most of my daylight footage, I love starting with Kodak Vision 3 250D or Rolleiflex CN200. It's got that nice organic feel that instantly softens digital edges. For low light scenes, I'll usually switch to CineStill 800T with a pull of around 1.3, which leans cooler and handles shadows beautifully. Halation, bloom and the film grain. Now this is where Dehancer really shines. Let's start with Halation. Halation adds that red halo around highlights in a really natural looking way. The bloom gives your practicals and windows that soft cinematic glow, and the film grain, honestly, it's one of the best I've seen. It's scanned from real film, not just generated noise, so it reacts naturally to exposure and colour. All in, these tools don't just make the image look vintage, they make it feel, well, more alive. And finally, I'll enable the print section. My go-to print is Kodak 2383 or Fujifilm 3513. It tightens the contrast and adds that rich film density that's actually quite hard to fake digitally. And just like that, we've gone from flat to film. Once you've built a look you love, copy it across to your other clips. The tones will hold up beautifully across digital lighting conditions, and you can tweak halation or bloom per shot to keep it more consistent. Sometimes, once I'm happy with my setup, I'll go into my Lumetri tab and still make minor tweaks on individual shots. Now, Dehancer isn't just a plugin. They've also got Dehancer Online, a web-based version that lets you test their film engine right in your browser. You upload an image, choose a film stock, and it processes it using the same colour science as the full plugin. So when I caught up with Dehancer at IBC 2025, I had a go at using it, and I was surprised at how close it feels to the real thing. It's perfect for experimenting with different looks or previewing grades before applying them to full video projects. To be completely transparent, Dehancer actually reached out and asked me to give them a review. They wanted real creative feedback to help improve the software. So I've been using it a lot since they first gave me access over 2 months ago. I was only given a 30-day trial, but I had to beg them to extend it because I was really impressed. The colour science feels organic. It doesn't just slap a filter on top, it actually shapes the image in a way that mimics how light really behaves on film. But I'd say use it selectively. Don't just throw it on every clip, and build your grade around the mood or story you're actually trying to tell. Then let Dehancer bring in the film character and texture. However, it's not perfect. It can be quite GPU heavy, especially once halation and bloom are on. Playback tends to slow down, but that's not a major issue for me on my PC as it has the power to handle it, but on a laptop, it's a different story. The interface inside Premiere can feel a little bit cramped. A resizable or modular UI would actually be quite nice, and wheels instead of sliders would also feel much more fluid, kinda like what Emulation has, where instead of dragging a slider you just draw circles to increase or decrease parameters. And I'd love a faster preview mode, or even a lighter version for quick laptop edits. But honestly, these are minor things though. I'm now just having to dig for faults. Pricing wise, it's not bad compared to Red Giant and other similar plugins. You can get Dehancer for photo for $29, or for photo and video for $59. And you can use it across multiple NLEs, DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut, After Effects, and of course Premiere Pro. Anyway, to sum it up, the results speak for themselves. This is the closest I've ever seen digital come to true film colour and texture. So if you're chasing that cinematic analog feel, Dehancer will deliver. You can grab it yourself on their website using my code TAE10 for 10% off. I'll drop the link in the description. A huge thanks to the team at Dehancer for trusting me with an honest review. I'm Eamon, founder of This Is TAE and Indie Crib. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, share or subscribe, and if you have any questions or thoughts, just drop them below and I'll get back to you. Stay blessed and keep creating.